Most Def, analyzing another musical record. And like all my other videos, in no way am I a professional or even qualified to really break down a musical record. I'm just a filmmaker, photographer having fun, who also uses these videos to support his friends that are in the arts. But it's very important that you actually like their work. And today we're going to go over a record called My Profession off an album called The Feeding Grounds by a group called GatZilla. Two artists. On the lyrics is C-Gats, and who creates the instrumentals and beats to it is Zilla. C-Gats is actually someone I consider a real good friend of mine. He is an amazing human being. He's a humanist. He's a brother that's really been through a lot in life, but he is also someone that I consider less drama, more creativity. He is always down to go out and create and just have fun in life and really just analyze the positive aspects of life, no matter how bad the world is. You know, like, he's just someone who's always there to, like, let's just have fun, man. And so I say, let's get into the record.
Told you wrong, raps my profession, no question. It's on my possession, raps my profession, no question. Told you wrong, raps my profession, no question. Make a whole new song, raps my profession, no question. Told you wrong, raps my profession.
Fuck a 9-to-5, rap is my profession. Sitting behind the desk, I don't need those old stresses. Give me a mic and a dope loop. That shit is soul food. Anything else just feels like cold soup.
That shit is soul food. Anything else just feels like cold soup. I'm feeling that, because it's like, to me, it's like he's saying that we all have to eat to survive. But there's just different ways to eat in life, and some is much better than others. Like, when he's behind the mic, that's when he's feeling his most fed. Like, that's the soul food right there. But of course, there's other foods like cold soup. It's just like, yeah, most of us are probably living on cold soup. It keeps us alive, but it's just completely tasteless, and we want more. We want that soul food. Moving on.
Tired of cubicles and answering the stupid fools to further some agenda that just isn't even cool to do. Filling corporate pockets with a lot of Skrilla. Look in my wallet, just a couple of dollars, I guess I cop a Miller. Or a Swisher to relieve the stress, I roll it up. Hold up, all my verses, 5 songs are cold as fuck. So let me switch the vision to my intuition. Change my long-term position into a life of spitting.
Change my long-term position into a life of spitting. I mean, I think this we all want to do that. Where, you know, we make a living off our passion rather than kind of being stuck in this 9-to-5 job that most of us find mindless, but it also feels like a necessary need in our lives to survive. At least that's how it feels to most of us. But of course, there's certain things that we all rather be doing, and sometimes those professions are actually things that have proven to pay you in life. You can make a living off it, and maybe, like in this case, like C-Gats loves creating music, and music has shown to make an income. So there's probably even more pain in that, knowing that, man, people can survive off making music, but there's a risk that comes with doing it. Like, you gotta walk away from that 9-to-5, and that can be really scary, because that 9-to-5 is what's keeping the lights on. But you want to go chase this passion, you kind of gotta leave that behind. Moving on.
What am I supposed to do? They say I'm too old. It's risky in a young man's game. I guess I'm too bold. Ain't quit until I'm twofold dead. Resting in brown dirt, cause this is what I live for. Make it off a profound word.
It's on my possession, raps my profession, no question. Told you wrong, raps my profession, no question. Make a whole new song, raps my profession, no question.
The beat, man, the beat on this track is just amazing. For real, Zilla, you killed it. This beat, it goes hard. It puts you in a certain mood. It puts your mind into a focused mood. And not only that, and then you got C-Gats just spitting on this instrumental. and it's just putting life into perspective. Like, what is it that you really want in life? You know, what do you really want? And that's what this track is definitely doing for me.
Let me tell you what they told me. They told me, my supervisor said I'm doing really well. Really hell, why does it feel like my fucking ceiling fell? A couple weeks later, unemployed, no explanation. Now getting next to Nathan in this prestigious nation. And social services inadequately compensated, so I gotta change my fate and hope you people play my station. Cause this is really the only thing that I'm good at, that I'm equally as passionate about. I spit that good rap.
Cause this is really the only thing that I'm good at, equally passionate about. I spit that good rap. Man, this part right here, you know, this part really makes me sad on the record, because it's like C-Gats is saying, like, this is really the only thing that I have to offer that could be worth like a living from. And even though, like, I don't think that's true, but this is him writing it at this moment in his life, on this record in his life. So the point is, like, it's deep like that. Like, that's how passionate he is about the music, is that he's so deep into it that this is what I'm good at. This is what I think that I have value for. And, you know, I'm trying to make you guys feel that on this record. And even though it's sad, but it's also at the same time, I understand the passion behind that. So, moving on.
The only thing I'll skip a whole meal for, the only thing I'll kill for, the only fucking thing I'll ever kneel for.
The only thing that I'll skip a whole meal for, the only thing I will kill for, the only thing I'll fucking kneel for. I'm sure I'm missing some lyrics in that. This is definitely my favorite part of the whole record, because just how he follows up each one of those with something more serious to really hit you with how serious he is about the music. That, all right, I'll starve for it. All right, I'll murder for it. All right, I'll bow down to it. Because this is where I find my values in life, is creating music. And that's deep. And actually, like, that's like someone who's in love with music. And I feel that when he went through those lyrics. So, dope. Moving on.
Other than the protest with Kaepernick, took a nickel out just to put a quarterback in it. Invested in my craft and there was nobody clapping then. Always on the clock now, punching all of my hours in. So thirsty for the growth, it's like I'm water for the flowers, and there's no question. Yeah, that's my profession.
No question. It's in my possession. That's my profession. No question. Told you wrong. Raps my profession. No question. Whole new song. Raps my profession. No question. What?
There it is, my profession. What a really, really fantastic record that really makes you analyze your own life, makes you think about what's really important to you and how can you really reach those things that really matter to you in life. And I think, like with everything, this record points out, you're going to have to give up things and even maybe take risk, but not doing these things, not trying, may be worse. And so I like a record like that. And if you really enjoyed that record, the artist is GatZilla, which is 2 artists. I'm going to put links in the description for you to go check out more of their music. I definitely recommend it. Support them. They create amazing music. At least that's how I feel about it. And if you enjoyed this video at all, maybe think about subscribing to my YouTube channel at Chef Real Cosmos. I'd really appreciate that. Hey, most def.